Hello, friends. This is Kason with Tri-Van Truck Body, and today we're taking you on a quick tour of a SWAT support vehicle we recently completed for the Costa Mesa PD in Southern California. The floor plan of this rig was designed in consultation with the end user, our customer, and then we designed and built it at our shop in Ferndale, Washington. This body is all aluminum inside and out, and we've mounted it on a gas-powered F550 two-wheel drive Ford chassis. Now let's take a look at some of the details on this build. On both sides of the truck, we've got plenty of outdoor storage or outside storage compartments. Simple, heavy-duty doors, and then adjustable height aluminum shelves on the inside of this one. So there is what we call a unistrut on the side of each of these shelves that allows you to adjust them and set them to accommodate the specific equipment you'll be storing inside here. And there's also additional shelves with these heavy-duty ball bearing slides. I believe those are 500-pound slides. So there's enormous capacity on those adjustable shelves. They're also adjustable height, and all the underfloor compartments have an LED interior light. They're all controlled by the same timer at the back of the truck. I think it's a 60-minute timer. And the great thing about that is that you don't need to worry if you're going to be leaving lights on and killing your battery. It's just not going to happen because the lights will go off automatically after 60 minutes. And it's very simple to turn them back on again. Another feature worth noting, on the back corner there, you'll see outside scene lights. So there's two on the passenger side, two on the rear side, and two on the left side as well. So this area lights up nice and bright, even if it's dark night. If you look at the back of the truck, you can see it's packed with usable features. We've got a flip down step bumper there. It's maybe hard to tell here, but I'll show it to you in a second. But the idea behind that is to maximize your angle of departure. So if this truck is being used in an inner city situation and you've got to squeeze it into tight quarters, you don't need to worry about dragging your rear bumper. Then when you put that step down, you've got two easy steps up into the back of the truck, along with lots of grab handles everywhere. So getting in and out quickly through those double doors is no problem. You've also got a sturdy ladder on the left side. Now, when I say sturdy ladder, I mean it's solid. If you've ever climbed onto a flimsy RV ladder, you know what it feels like you're taking a risk by climbing up to it. But not here. This is solid as a rock. There's lots of backer inside the wall to support it, and it's not going anywhere, even if you're a big person. The left side has storage compartments exactly like on the right side, so we won't go into that there. We've also got a few other details. Fuel fill, of course, nothing new there, but a shore power plug, a simple 20 amp shore power inlet, which connects to an inverter charger, which is right here. And this inverter charger right over here, when you're plugged into shore power, provides electric power to the outlets inside. And by the way they're located, I'm assuming they're going to be used for charging rechargeable batteries and things like that. At the same time, of course, they're also charging these house batteries. And these house batteries, when the vehicle's not plugged into shore power, they're working through the inverter to provide 110 volt power to that same set of plugs on the inside of the vehicle. If you look right behind the batteries there, you can see the Stinger. The Stinger is a battery separator, which guarantees that the house batteries here will recharge whenever the chassis is running. So when your truck is running, those batteries are charged. As soon as it turns off, that Stinger disconnects the house batteries from the chassis batteries so that no matter how much you use or drain these batteries here, it's not going to kill your start batteries. Maybe a little difficult to see here, but those outside scene lights, those are controlled from the driver's seat using the factory Ford upfitter switches. And here's another detail I like to point out. This truck came to us as a white truck, the cab itself, a white truck from Ford. And our customer asked us to paint the entire rig flat black. So that meant matching or changing color in the cab. And I just want to show you a few details here that are worth pointing out. When we do a color change or any kind of paint work on a vehicle, we do it right. There's no white door jambs here. If you look inside the door crevice, it's not easy to tell there. And since it's black, you really can't tell. But we removed this accordion here. So whether you're changing it from white to yellow or whatever, we're not painting that accordion there. So it looks spectacular. It looks like it was done properly. And we're proud of the finished paint work on a vehicle like this. And now in the cab itself, you can see how basic this really is. Our customer is going to be installing some radios themselves yet, so this is not completed, but you'll get a pretty good sense here of what's all involved here. So we relocate the factory Ford charge ports. There's a cigarette style lighter plug there. There's a USB A and C charge ports here that are relocated to the top of the console. Then we've got a master disconnect switch here. So that switch automatically disconnects all loads from the house batteries that we've installed in the back of that one compartment. So if you turn that off every evening, you're not going to kill your house batteries. And even if you don't turn it off and you leave lights on inside, that battery separator is going to make sure that you can't kill your start batteries. So not going to be a problem. Then here's your emergency lighting control. This is a Whelen light and siren controller. There's a siren mounted outside this vehicle as well. And then all the Whelen emergency lights on the outside are all controlled and selected from here. There's also a microphone for an external PA right here, very straightforward. And then also here's the power switch or the control panel for the Xantrex inverter. So we saw that in the back. That's what gives you 110 volt power in the back of the truck, even if you're not connected to any shore power. And finally, we've got these upfitter switches that I was mentioning here, and we've got those connected to the outside scene lights. Another minor detail, but one that's worth pointing out, I've just put this truck in reverse, and you can see that there's a very clear image on the OEM screen here, and that's because we've relocated the factory backup camera up high on the back side of the truck. So when you're backing up with this setup, you've got a great vantage point of whatever is behind you. Now let's head inside this beauty and see what we've got inside. All right, I'm standing at the very back edge of the interior of this rig, and you can see that it's really set up for storage of equipment. You've got many banks of adjustable height shelves. So if you look carefully, you can see exactly the same structure as we have in the outside compartments. Welded aluminum unistrut right here, and then adjustable height brackets with the idea that you would set it and forget it basically one or two times, or anytime you need to change what you're storing inside there. Um, and that way, and these shelves are very strong. You can support all kinds of weight on there. I believe the weight rating is 300 pounds for each of those shelves. And then additionally, we've got this heavy duty nylon webbing that's going to keep everything in there very secure. So no matter what kind of maneuvering you're doing in this rig, stuff is not going to be flying off the shelves. There's also, of course, the 1-inch lip on each of these shelves that keeps most things in place. And that nylon webbing is very strong, and we've secured it using airline track. So this stuff isn't going anywhere. Additionally, we've got grab handles along each side of the center aisle. Those are secured to blocking or backing inside the ceiling, so you can hang a whole lot of weight off of here. Again, you're not going to pull this stuff off the ceiling. It's very heavy duty. Then we've also got LED lighting along the full length of the vehicle. Right now it's set to white, but if we go to the back corner here with just a simple flip of this switch, this all changes to red lighting. That makes it a little easier when we're using the rig at night, makes your night vision less problematic. And also here's that timer. It's a 30-minute timer for the outside compartment lights. And finally, we have over the overcab extension, we've got a large storage area here. And that also is kept, or the items in here are kept in place by this bungee strap setup, which is also securely mounted with these carabiners. Easy to get in and out of the way. And now looking towards the back of the truck, we've got double swing doors or full swing doors on the back face of the truck. So, and a wide opening, a wide aisle here. This is all bed liner or polyurea. This is very durable, very heavy duty. And anybody that's lined up in here ready to go is going to have no problem getting out of this truck quickly. These big wide steps on the rear are solid, and there's lots of grab handles everywhere to get out. Well, I hope that gives you a good sense of how we build vehicles at Tri-Van Truck Body. This is a simple vehicle that represents a pretty good example of what we build at Tri-Van. Heavy-duty specialty vehicles. We build lots of vehicles for law enforcement applications. So this is a SWAT support vehicle, but we also build things like mobile command centers, prisoner transport vehicles, bomb squad vehicles, drone team vans, negotiators vans, and a whole lot more. And we'd love to talk to you about your law enforcement vehicle project. Any of the rigs we build can be purchased using the Sourcewell National Contract, which reduces the administrative burden of buying a vehicle like this. We've got lots of plans, drawings, videos, pictures, you name it, of vehicles that we've built for other agencies, and we'd be glad to share those with you to help you get started on your specialty vehicle project. We're easy to work with, and we'd love to work with you. My name's Kason, and this is Tri-Van Truck Body. You can reach us at 360-380-0773 or go to our website at trivan.com. And of course, if you're watching this, you're probably already close to our YouTube channel, and that's go to YouTube and search for Tri-Van Truck Body. You'll see more videos of rigs like this that we've built for other agencies. We look forward to speaking with you and hope you'll call us soon. Thank you.